Welcome back. Now it's time for today's recall roundup, and we're starting off with some cheese sold at Sprouts Farmers Market and possibly some other grocery stores. The California company Raw Farm has issued a voluntary recall for its shredded and block raw cheddar cheese. Now, this cheese may be linked to an E. coli outbreak, so this is very serious. Officials say 9 people in 3 states have gotten sick, and that's just so far. The FDA says it started with an on-site inspection at Raw Farm. Now let's get on over to a bakery item sold at Publix. The company is recalling select batches of garlic knot rolls purchased before March 31st. The packaging does not list egg in the allergen statement, so you should throw those rolls away, or you can take them back to Publix and get yourself a refund. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has announced a recall of more than 178,000 minivans. Here's what they look like. It includes certain 2022 through 2026 Chrysler Pacifica and Voyager models. Now, the recall involves side curtain airbags on both the left and the right sides that may have improperly sealed seams. This could prevent the bags from holding enough pressure inside them. Dealers will inspect the vehicles and they will replace your airbags if you need it.